We are gathered here today to take a major step in strengthening our democracy through a consultative conference that will lead to the establishment of an independent Peace and National Cohesion Commission.
President Julius Maada Bio exactly 3 years ago at the opening of the Bintimani 3 conference, reiterating the need for a peace infrastructure through the establishment of the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion. Following the end of the 11-year civil war in the country, the need for reconciliation and consolidation of peace was evidenced from testimonies of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's hearing, which showed divisions impacted by the conflict. Chapter 6 of the 1999 Lomé Peace Accord saw the setting up of the Commission for the Consolidation of Peace, which lasted but for a while. The Revolutionary United Front, as a key player in the conflict process, was also key in the peace process, especially with the setting up of the Commission for the Consolidation of Peace. However, they see themselves neglected in the current peace process.
And we as Revolutionary Party, we came up to come and eradicate or do away with all this system that's hindering the people. But yet, we are still marginalized because we are part of the peace process. By right, talking about peace in Sierra Leone, RUFP should be included as a party key to peace process in this country.
The vision for the establishment of the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, according to President Bio, was to consolidate national cohesion, mindful of revelations in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission report.
Providing a space for discussions enable government to hear out the various voices and sentiments of ordinary citizens across the nation. The eventual establishment of that commission will be a huge step in our efforts to further consolidate and strengthen our democracy.
Further noting their importance to consolidating peace in the country, Public Relations Officer of the Revolutionary United Front Party, adding without their involvement in the work of the Peace Commission, it will be hard for the Commission to achieve national cohesion.
It is mentioned in the accord that RUFP should be included in the Peace Commission that the government will establish for Sierra Leone to achieve total peace. We are not happy even with the commission, and we know that commission will not succeed without the RUFP because we have much knowledge, and we know the issues.
1 year into the setting up of the commission, how best it has prioritized national cohesion and addressing concerns like this from the RFP. Awa Samai is the chairperson of the commission.
Open to all political parties. Firstly, we just concluded our strategic plan and been validated by all. You will notice that all political parties were represented there. We shared our strategic plan way in advance for the validation so that people will allow individual groups, political parties to input into that document so that we will have everybody's input. In fact, I've been calling them repeatedly to come and have a chat with us. Finally, after back and forth of about 3 months or 4 months, we were able to meet with them. And we asked them the question, what do you want? They said they want to be part of the Peace Commission. I said, you're already part of the Peace Commission. And they said, oh, according to the Lomé Peace Agreement, there were X, Y, Z things that they need to be part of. I said, fine. Highlight those things that you think you should be part of and then have a meeting. Now, they just submitted that document to us. We're reviewing it. I think time have elapsed on some of those recommendations, and some of them are not applicable as at now.
The West African Network for Peace Building, WANEB, has been working with communities and groups across the country, identifying early warning signs and ensuring appropriate actions are taken to address such warnings with the aim of consolidating the country's peace. National Coordinator Dr. Aissata Mahoy says more engagement needs to be seen done by the Peace Commission to mitigate such concerns from the RFP.
Maybe we rushed at the process Maybe we excluded some other people during the process, which is the blame today, because it's not only the RUFP, the APC is also crying foul, other political parties are also crying foul, although we have a small group of political parties that were present during the Bintumani 3. But there were consultations at community level. Maybe the consultations were not enough, we needed to do a lot more. We should have a national call to action for us to avoid issues like this. The process about people not satisfied with how the commission was set, I think for me that is the recommendation I have, that for the process to be more transparent and for the commission to have an independent face, we need to do a lot more in terms of engaging.
Setting up of a peace infrastructure like the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion could be a laudable step. However, if such concerns coming from a party like the Revolutionary United Front are not given the required attention, then the issue of party politics becoming the greatest obstacle to national cohesion and identity, as stated in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission report, is still far from being achieved. With support from the Media Reform Coordinating Group through the African Transitional Justice Legacy Fund. Ronald Joe Morovia, AYV News, Freetown.